personal checklist. On my knees, cause you be leaving me breathless. I never ever wanna escape this. Feeling crazy cause you stay on my mind. You're the reason why I stay on my grind. I can't wait until the day those stars align, just so they can see us shine. They gon' watch us shine, Tell me, should I love or should I fear? I just need you near me. He must find cause he all the time. Since you get in mind, get you high, kind of
Estoy enamorado de ti. Baby, no, it's you and me.
You got me going insane.
It's your girl Lyric. That's Real Talk 100 Radio.
Just a dose of you take.
And what's the name of your son?
What's going on, everybody? It's the After Dark with Malcolm and Lisa show live on Real Talk 100 Radio. Thank y'all for tuning in. Even if you're just not tuning in on the recap later on tonight, later on tomorrow, later on next week, later on next year. This is the After Dark with Malcolm and Lisa show, and we've got a hell of a panel tonight for the next hour from 7:15, which is right now, until 8:15, approximately 8:15, 8:20. We've got a panel. We're going to let them introduce themselves right quick, and then we're going to get to this interview. On the far left, we have Mr. Wagons Fold himself. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
I'm Stuart Villiers, and I'm the owner of Wagons Fold.
What is Wagons Fold, my man?
Wagons Fold is a stroller wagon company that we brought from the UK to the US, providing families with 1, 2, and 4-seater stroller wagons.
1, 2, and 4-seater wagon.
You didn't say it right. He said 4-seater.
I had to get him. Stuart, we know everything can't be discussed today, but what would you like to say to our listening audience about Wagons Fold?
There is no other stroller wagon out there that will give you the enjoyment, the adventures that you will deserve as a family.
And the versatility. I've seen them.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Stuart.
Easy to roll around.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's sand,
Yeah.
gravel, brick,
Yeah.
grass.
I love them.
Very, very easy. You can actually maneuver it with your finger instead of, normally you struggle, especially with babies and stuff in there.
Yep.
It's very, very easy to move. Very comfortable.
Very.
Has pockets for your.
They make for great
miscellaneous.
Christmas gifts. Y'all know Christmas is coming up. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. And if you want or are interested in it, you just go to www.wagonsfoldusa.com.
There it is right there on the screen, everybody. Wagonsfoldusa.com. From your phones, your laptops, your tabletops. Shop today with wagonsfoldusa.com.
And it's not only good for kids, but if anybody that takes their dogs places, it's
Yep.
good for that. If you want to transport stuff, say you're going camping or you're going to the beach and you just want to put everything in there to take all at one time.
Yeah.
We've gotten so many people that has approached and said, oh, I would have used that for my fishing gear.
Right.
Oh, I would use that for my 2 dogs.
Yeah, that's why accessories. You have to go online and look at the accessories, everything that comes with it.
Yep, absolutely.
Lisa, I know you've already
Everybody knows
started
me.
talking, but hey, it's your station. You're allowed to do what you want to do,
Yeah.
ma'am. Do you have anything to say about yourself, your business, your day?
Well, I am Lisa Villiers Murphy, and I am one of the owners of Real Talk 100 radio station, but also with Travel With Us only. So if you guys are looking for any travel needs at all, doesn't matter what it is, we do specialize in group cruising, but we do everything from flights to hotels to honeymoons, wedding planning, different things like that. So if you're in the mood for anything travel, then definitely hit me up.
Where do they hit you up at, ma'am?
You can text travel to 936-333-1969, or you can find me on Facebook under Travel With Us Only or Lisa Villiers Murphy.
And Travel With Us Only is on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
Good people. We're gonna skip the guest of the hour and come down here to the right hand side for a second before we get to the guest of the hour. Ma'am, what is your name and what do you do, ma'am?
I'm Lyric, and I am the owner of Lyric's New Radio. I'm also the owner of Color Green, which incorporates a lot of different things that I do. I'm a jack of all trades for sure. I'm also back at Happy Vibes Daiquiri, so I'm one of the managers at Happy Vibes Daiquiri. We have daiquiris here for the guests so they can try them out. You know, we have the best daiquiris in Houston. I said it and I meant it. So, hey, look me up.
She's also the lead media for Real Talk 100 radio station, and her radio station is a sister station to us here at Real Talk. So you'll be seeing her a lot. She does a lot of on-location media, interviews, marketing promotion type stuff. You know, whenever me or Malcolm can't go anywhere she goes, sometimes she goes with us. So you'll definitely see her face a lot as she's growing her actual internet radio station.
Right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. With no more further ado, y'all, we're going to introduce the guest of the hour, everybody. But I want to make sure that everybody, this is a surprise even to the guest, I believe. But we also have a side topic, and it's not raunchy. It's not ratchet. So I think it fits within the parameters tonight. But we want y'all to know that there's a side topic as well. The side topic is as follows, and you're more than welcome to call in on topic at 832-560-2885 once we get into this interview. 832-560-2885 is the call-in number. Give us a chance to get into a good groove with the guest, and then start calling in about 7:40. Start calling in at 7:40. That gives us 17 good minutes with her. And the topic is: should a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend defend his or her husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend against insults from his or her family and friends?
And or friends. So let me repeat, and y'all start calling in later. The side topic tonight is: should a husband or wife, boyfriend or girlfriend, etc., defend his or her husband or wife against insults from his or her family and friends? That's the topic tonight. I'll put the call-in numbers right there on the bottom of the screen, y'all. Y'all call in at about 7:40. No more further ado. I'm going to put her logo up there. This is Miss Crystal, y'all. This is Miss Crystal in the building. This is her logo to her business. The name of her business is Yummy Treats. You can find Yummy Treats in her group on Facebook, Yummy Treats by Crystal on Facebook. You can also find her at Yummy Treats 2022 on Instagram, everybody. This is her logo. You can't miss that logo. Big, pretty lips. That's a beautiful.
They're my lips, y'all. They're my lips. Yeah, those are mine.
Two beaver teeth, and a cherry on top. You understand? So you can't miss that logo. Look for a logo on Instagram and Facebook.
That's very sexual.
It is.
Well, sex sells.
It is.
So why not use
Sex
sex
absolutely
to sell the
sells.
treat?
Y'all gonna have her pastor mad at y'all. Y'all better stop that. She gonna be, Pastor, I didn't mean it. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Hey, this is the star of the show tonight, y'all. Sitting right here in the middle. Crystal, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great, and you guys?
I got you blushing already. You all right? You gonna be all right.
We need to send out disclaimers.
I'm this way because,
Right?
I'm this way because I never want our guests. When we first started this, we had guests that they would come in like a statue, like scared to speak. So I'm like this to loosen you up. So I hope that's not taking you too sideways. All right. Crystal, introduce yourself to our listening audience tonight.
Hi, guys. I'm Crystal with Yummy Treats. I've been with Yummy Treats for 3 years now.
3 years now?
Mhm.
What made you start this business?
So what made me start Yummy Treats is my daughter, actually. She was born Turner syndrome and autistic. And I thought of the business to keep it going for her once she gets older. So my goal was to get the business out there, get a storefront, and when she's 18 and over, then pass it on down to her.
Pass it along to her. That's a good idea. You trying to end that generational curse thing?
Yes, I am.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's end generational curses together.
Yes.
Panel, do y'all have any questions for the
I
young
wanted
lady?
to ask her to elaborate more on her condition, because some people might have the, you know what, one thing I know Real Talk does is when they talk about certain things that touch a community, sometimes people think they're the only ones that are going through it. Talking about it may encourage somebody.
Yeah. So with her condition, she has she has a heart issue. She has 17 specialists. She has liver kidney issues. She has like a speech development delay. She has issues with where she has to wear braces on her feet. She was born at 34 weeks in the hospital, and she stayed in the NICU for 6 months.
Wow.
And she had about 4 surgeries within the time of 6 months of being born.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. Yeah.
How old is she now?
She is 2 years old, almost 3 in January.
What's her name?
Her name is Mia Bella.
Mia Bella?
Mhm.
That is so pretty.
Thank you.
Mia Bella. I got grandbaby come a girl. I need a name.
Shout out to Mia Bella.
Mia Bella.
Shout out
Say
to
hey,
her.
Mia Bella.
Hey, Mia Bella.
Thank y'all for tuning in, y'all. And for those who are just now tuning in, we'd like you to please share the video all over the world because we want everybody in the world to know all about Yummy Treats. Y'all go and give Yummy Treats a follow on Instagram and her group on Facebook at Yummy Treats by Crystal. That is who we're talking about tonight. Share the video, tag others who love candy to the video. If they love candy, they need to be watching this video, y'all.
Yes.
Crystal, you started this business two or 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I mean.
Mhm.
You started it for your daughter.
Yes.
Where did you get the concept from? Gummies? Is it all gummies?
So it's different gummies. So you have Gushers, you have gummy worms, sour gummy worms, gummy bears, sour gummy bears, Jolly Rancher remixes, sour,
That sounds good.
little candy straws. I also do like the apples with candy filled in the middle. I do pickles. I do the fruit
Shame.
bowls. So I do different concepts of my business. I also do refrescas. At first, I was doing what you call it spiked drinks, but then I kind of put that to the side.
Now, what do you do with the caramel apples or the apples? What do you do?
So it's like a chamoy, like
Okay.
a
Okay.
tamarinda, and you put it around the apple.
Okay.
I put my sauce on it, season it up with my seasonings, then I cut it in half.
Okay.
And then I just dress it up with sauce and candy and that.
And what do those normally run?
$10.
See, I need a few of those. I love that.
Now hold on. I already warned you. I'm silly now. So you go ahead and you get ready because I'm about to be silly right now. You said a word a minute ago. You said tamarinda, right?
Tamarinda.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up because I knew you said it like that. So you're not. So you're mixed. You black Mexican or something? Puerto Rican?
Here for him.
Belizean? Guatemalan? What you mix?
Do I look like it?
You mixed with something. When the way you said tamarinda.
Tamarinda.
Say it again.
Tamarinda.
Yeah, you make that. That ain't. Nah. Where you from? Where's your family
I
from?
am from here.
You from here? You just learned Spanish language.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. She's. Hey, fellas. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Oh, never mind,
Hey,
fellas.
he's sitting outside. Don't you start.
Look.
He's sitting outside. Don't you start.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
He's outside.
In the car. He's in the car.
Parking lot.
Yeah, you could have came in.
Yeah, he could have
We're
came.
family up here.
He could have came in. And in case he's listening, I hope he's watching. Hey, hubby, I'm just silly, man. I'm just silly, man. Don't shoot me when I come out. Nah. Now, welcome, y'all. Welcome. You have to get used to me. No telling what's going to come out of this mouth, but it's all about Crystal tonight and Yummy Treats. What all did you bring us tonight to sample?
So I brought, these are like the straws with, it has the, of course, sour straws with the candy and with
Sour
the
what?
sour straws. So it's, let me open it.
Your husband said all good. Do y'all's thing.
Sour straws.
Ayala
And it's-
Giovanni.
Yes, that is my husband.
Ask him if he wants to come in. We'll let him in.
Come on in, big dog. If you're ready to come in, man. If you want to come
That's
in, you're
good.
more than welcome.
And then I came up with what I brought.
Yeah, try.
These are like the lemonade Jolly Rancher remix.
Lemonade Jolly Rancher remix. And I was being silly with your husband.
Oh my God, that's
what,
good.
what was the first one?
So that one is sour straws.
Sour
They're
straws.
mini.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all share the video for us. Y'all share the video and tag
That's good.
tag your family and friends in the video.
I'm
And
supposed to
then-
be eating sugar. I'm doing this for you.
Thank you. Then we also have the Sour Patch watermelon.
Let me try that one. Oh my goodness.
And then we also have Lifesavers.
Oh my goodness.
Pass them down there.
I like the chicken.
And then you guys can actually mix the rim dip with your drinks if y'all would
What's
like
a rim
to.
dip?
So the rim dip is what you put around the cup, the rim of your cup.
Put
And
some on mine.
Uh-oh.
I
It's
bet that's gonna
falling
be
in.
good. I don't care.
Have mercy. I froze my heart.
Mm-hmm. At least I get rim dip. Okay.
Let me put some on my finger.
What is the rim dip? What is
So
that?
the rim dip, you use it for like your alcohol, your beer, or you
It's
can
good.
also use it for fruits. Like my mom, she will buy these little. She'll buy actually the 8 ounces like this, and she would actually eat it with her fruits.
Y'all watch what I do.
Mhm.
We got daiquiris, right? Then we got this. Look, I'm gonna take a couple of these, drop it in my daiquiri.
Yes, it also goes good with the daiquiris.
They go good with daiquiris.
Yes, they do go good with daiquiris.
Okay, drop them on in there.
Watermelon's my favorite. Did you try
So
watermelon?
we're gonna have
I love
these,
watermelon,
and we're
yeah.
gonna have
I'm
daiquiris
gonna ask for
at the
watermelon
shop, and
again.
we're dropping them
Do you
in.
want some
I'm
around
gonna
your
try
rim?
that. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. There's a
Drop
reason.
that in.
Cheers,
I've got
y'all.
something brewing in me.
Y'all go get your daiquiris from Happy Daiquiri, y'all, on Walters Road and
How do you
Rankin.
recommend?
Mhm.
On the corner of Walters Road and
I
Rankin.
can
2833
mix it in
Spears
there if
Road.
You want to
Yeah.
try it like
All right,
that?
give it a go.
And we are putting yummy treats
What's that one?
into the daiquiris now.
And it's good.
It's mixed with the treats are
You
mixed
know, we might have to hook up and
with tamarinda.
offer this at the daiquiri.
Am I saying that right?
At the daiquiri shop.
Am I saying that right? Tamarinda.
No, I'm
That
gonna
right?
gain about 3 pounds from this thing.
I hope I'm not messing it up. Okay, Ayala Giovanni says, "Oh, it's like
Oh,
a
that's
fiesta up
good.
in there." He said, "Oh, it's like a fiesta up in there. All that yummy candy." Yes, sir. Thank you for the comments. D. Coop is in the building. D. Coop was on the show, on the Wisdom Walk with Dr. Annette show
Oh, yes.
about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Y'all, 14-year-old mother gave her child up for adoption, and they are now reunited some 20, 30 years later.
Oh my God.
Yes. D. Coop, thank you for tuning in. She said, "Oh, y'all lit. Yeah. a little bit.
We open right now. Y'all go ahead on over there. We got Bella at the window. Tell Bella Lyrics sent you.
Happy daiquiri.
Anybody listening? $2 off. Tell her she can hit me on my phone. I got y'all.
She's talking about Happy Daiquiri, y'all. Happy Vibes Daiquiri. What's the address again?
2833 Spears Road.
Salute to them. They are sponsoring the show tonight. We are with Yummy Treats, and we are. Hey, I didn't get no Yummy Treats up in here, by the way. Hey, we're spiking the drinks with Yummy Treats, y'all. What are we spiking
I
it
got
with?
you.
Everything? We're
Now, what is this one called again?
The
That
watermelon.
one is the
we
sour.
dropped the watermelon.
Those are sour
Put that watermelon back up there.
mini sour straws. These are the
So we're gonna do the
lemonade.
sour
So
straws.
these are like the lemonade Jolly Rancher remix.
I need a couple more in mine. Hold on, y'all.
Share the
That
video
one. Lisa, pass the watermelon. I'm not going to play with you.
and tag other people to the
Hook up in
video
there
that
first.
love
We're
to
gonna mix this
drink
up.
and love yummy candy. We are introducing you to a new candy in Houston, Texas. She's been in business 3 years, but we want you to patronize her small business. It's called
He said
Yummy
3
Treats.
episodes.
All you
Oh,
got
he
to
got
do,
it.
all you got to do is go to Facebook and look for this logo. You can't miss that logo. Like I said
No, you
earlier,
can't miss it.
can't miss that logo. On Instagram, type in Yummy Treats 2022. Follow her at Yummy Treats 2022 on Instagram, and she has a Facebook group called Yummy Treats by Crystal. And just look for this logo, and it's on in your life. Right now, we're sampling her candy.
Yeah,
I'm going to
I'm
put a
gonna
picture of
give
her
it a-
candy up on the screen right here. Explain to our listening audience exactly what they're looking at right here, Crystal.
So that my pastor, that's the candy that I gave to my pastor with his peach rings. Those are Sour Patch Kids and Nerd Clusters.
Oh, that's good.
What are your favorite out of all three of them?
So I like the peach rings and the Sour Patch Kids.
These are the peach rings right here.
Yes.
Mhm.
So what goes into the peach rings? Can you give us the ancient Chinese secret?
So I use a dark, deep red sauce. Now pour it
Don't
on
tell them
there.
what's in your stuff.
No, I'm not gonna tell you what's in it. And I mix my seasonings.
You heard her. She was like, I said, can you give us the ancient Chinese secret? She said,
Dark red sauce.
dark
Figure
red
it
sauce.
out.
I just mix my seasonings up
Okay.
to put that little swing twist to it.
Okay. That is on the far right, everybody, on your screen. These are peach what?
Peach rings,
Peach rings. In the middle is
Sour Patch Kids,
Sour Patch Kids.
mm-hmm.
And on the far left,
Nerd clusters.
Nerd Cluster.
Now
So
that's
these,
probably good.
Yes,
Yeah,
those
that
are
looks
real
good.
good.
so these are sour.
They're
All of
nerd clusters. So nerd clusters isn't sour, but when you put my seasoning with it, it makes it like that sour twist.
Yeah, nerds are pretty sweet.
Do you have a name for all this once it's mixed together? So, for instance, I've just had some of the sweets put in my drink. Do you have a name already?
Hmm?
Do you have a name already? If so, like a maiden name. So I've just put sweets in with my drink. It's
So-
got its own little kick and flavour to it. Have you got a specific name for it already?
Yes.
Yeah. What's it called?
So you want one that doesn't have like the seasonings and stuff in it, right?
Well, I've got obviously all
Yeah.
the sweets. Yeah.
So I have some that's original
Okay.
that doesn't have seasoning in it and it's not too sweet. And so I have different flavors. So I have watermelon, pineapple, I have original, I have mango, I have grape, and I have strawberry.
So what he's saying though, it is
What
like,
would you call this?
yeah, what would you call it since we've added the candy to the
Hmm.
I
daiquiri?
mean, give this daiquiri
I
a
will-
name.
I
Give it
will
a name,
call
girl.
I would call it the yummy daiquiri.
Would you?
Yummy daiquiri.
See, I've got something else for it. See, if I took this home to my wife
And
and
you
I
can,
let her taste that.
oh, she's pregnant. You can't.
She would trust me. If I let her taste this would be the come get some.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's got a nice little kick to that, and it gives you a nice, from a man's point of view, nice feeling. Malcolm will probably agree on this one if he gets a chance to actually try it, but he's probably not going to touch mine.
You're gonna have to talk to see what we can do with
But
this.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's got a nice, very nice.
Now these containers, what do each one of those cost?
So these are $8 a container.
So what
Okay.
I would do is I would take your candies and put them in the little 2-ounce cups,
Mm-hmm.
and then when
Yep.
people order their daiquiris,
Yep.
you can sell the individual 2-ounce cups for them to put in
Mm.
their drinks.
Yep. And,
And
you know
you
what?
can sell the bigger
that's probably
sizes.
about what? How many cups you think we can get out of that? 10, 11?
Yeah, about 10 of them. Mhm.
I would put 2 per cup.
Right.
Yep, So you
So
can
you're
get about
looking at about 10, 15 cups actually.
And then not just that, you can also have the bucket of rim dip.
And what if I
That
take a
you can
little
dip
shot of
with your-
vodka and set
Yes.
it there on top?
Yes.
That's a peach snaps.
Yes.
That's a peach snaps or a gin.
Ooh, ooh.
That's
Gin?
a gin. That's
See,
a
he should have
gin.
came over here when we had our daiquiri shop because I love the name of the drink. Don't anybody steal the name of that daiquiri.
I got it
we
already.
will open back up.
I got it already.
I
Yeah, that's a gin. That's a definite-
am copywriting that name right now. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
And
Stuart,
as y'all see, even though it's in the daiquiri,
Mhm.
as y'all see, the seasoning has not came.
It's
off,
still on
you
there.
know.
Mm-hmm.
So when I eat it, I can taste the daiquiri and I taste
Yeah.
that seasoning and
Right.
it balances it out.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
I got a brain freeze going on right now,
I
but
love
I know I've just gained about 3 pounds from my surgery, but it was worth it tonight.
yeah, if Dr. Patel is watching,
Yeah. Dr. Spiegel, I'm sorry, Lisa did it.
Karen did it, Dr. Patel.
It was Lisa.
Well, if anybody wanted to order, what are the different sizes? Is this the only size that you offer?
No,
Okay, let's talk
I
about
do
that.
party trays.
Ooh,
So I can
Mm.
offer a party tray, and it has 4 sections in it. And they can pick any type of candy they want to put in it.
okay.
And then it's like a little middle department, I would say.
Mhm.
Some people ask rim dip in the middle, or some people say fill it with candy.
Okay.
So that's what
And
I
what do those
offer.
trays cost?
So those trays cost $40.
And how soon do you have to order those? How far in advance?
some people can order them the same day. It just depends. Like I asked for a weekend. If you're gonna order on a weekend, then I
I got a
put it
baby
in
shower
during the
coming up on
weekday.
December 10th. I want to order one.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And then we do the bags. I do like sometimes 6-ounce bags, sometimes 8-ounce bags. I also do like the little cute jars. So they're like about 8 ounces of
Okay.
little cute jars. So I have different things that they can order from.
Okay.
Very nice. Very
Cool.
nice. So after we get off air, of course, Lyric and our guests can definitely talk about introducing this into Daiquiri World. And you guys may be able to come up to Daiquiri Island to go and actually add some of these treats into your drinks. Or get them on the side in the little 2-ounce cups or these, or maybe she can give a sample of each size that she sells with her pricing, and we can make a little display for her and how to order and everything. If somebody wanted to order from you, how do they order?
They can order through Instagram, Facebook, my cell phone, or they can even Snapchat. They
Okay,
get orders from everywhere.
awesome. And you're located here in Houston. Do you
Yes.
ship?
Yes, I do ship.
And she ships. Okay.
Except for the apples and the pickles, I cannot ship. But I can ship like a pickle package where they can make it themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, little kits.
Mhm.
Okay, that's nice.
Now that I like.
Yeah, I follow a lady on Facebook right now that I actually just got one of those in the other day. And she loves chamoy. She eats chamoy with everything. And it was called a pickle kit. And everything came separate. And it had the little thing that you wrap
Roller.
around it and everything. And she just had a fun time putting that together. That's fun for like teenagers and
Yeah.
stuff to
Yeah.
actually put the kit together, make it, and then enjoy it after. So that's nice. I like
Yes.
that. You got any questions, sir?
No, I'm thinking gin and that water placed in the bottom of a
Ew,
glass.
gin's nasty.
Gin isn't nasty. Put some of that watermelon in the bottom of a gin.
Look, that watermelon to me is my favorite.
I like the water. You know, watermelon's
Yeah.
my favorite anyway.
Yeah, the watermelon is definitely my favorite. They all tasted really, really good. But the watermelon, I was like, oh yeah, I could eat the watermelon. I'm not really big on the chamoy and the tahini.
I like the tahini.
I'm not really big on it, but I also watch another guy on TikTok. I'm a big TikTok person that uses tahini on a lot of different things. And yesterday I watched him put it on. What did he put it on? I can't even remember, but he put it on something and I was like, why would you put that on there? And then he went in and he explained what's actually in tahini and why he put it on there. So I was like, okay, maybe you can use it for other things.
You know what tastes good? That tastes good on for real. Steak, a steak on the grill with that
sounds really
tahini
good.
seasoning and put
Really?
tahini. Man,
That sounds really
it gives
good.
it a crazy kick.
I need somebody to make me a steak with tahini and bring it up to the station so I
Yeah.
could try it. Just a little bite.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, because at my house, both of my daughter-in-laws are Hispanic, and tahini is on everything.
And then I would like to throw in also, Yummy Treats will be hosting a toy drive for the community
Okay.
December 16th. Every child will get a free gift. So if there's anybody out there that want to sponsor or also want to be a vendor or just want to come out and be a part
And
of the
donate.
kids, come out because this is for the kids and we are doing a community for the kids.
Awesome.
Sounds great.
We're definitely all with the community. Myself, Stuart, Lyric, and Malcolm will all be at an event in December that Wagons Fold is the sponsor of. And we just sold out today. It's a sold out show. Over 500 people have already signed up. It is a free event for the community out in Kingwood. The wagons will be there on display. We'll have lots and lots of vendors, and we're also taking donations and giving out donations for Christmas. Also, every year we try to do a Christmas drive. We try to do a school supply drive, different things like that. Right now, we're collecting jackets and socks for kids to help another organization that is desperately in need for those items. Food, non-perishable food, obviously, waters, hygiene products.
Okay.
We have several families right now, DV families, that have been displaced without anything that We need beds for household items, different things like that. We have two nonprofit organizations, Houston Angels and Real Talk Angel Foundation, that collects donations of different things for the community. So we're all about community. You'll definitely have to send us your information. We can definitely get that out to the community for you. And depending on our schedule, which stays pretty tight, we may be able to even come through and do a little of promotions and stuff down there for your vendors and what have you. So that's awesome. I'm glad you give back to the community. That's important. I say all the time, we say all the time, it takes a village.
Yes, it does.
And we started back when what was the last big hurricane?
Hurricane
Harvey
Hit. We were displaced and we were stranded at home for like 7 days. And we're like, what can we do? You know, we're stuck here. We couldn't get to work. We couldn't get out of the neighborhood. So Malcolm started organizing boat rescues for people that were stranded in their homes and different things like that.
On my back, on my phone.
Yeah, the whole time when we had service, when we had electricity, constantly just reaching out to the community who needed help, sending help out. And we decided then that we needed to do more in the community. So we created Houston Angels and have been going strong with them now 9-10 years with Houston Angels. And it was a not-for-profit organization. So in other words, it's not a 501(c), but we work strictly on community donations. So that's that. And then last year we opened up Houston Real Talk Angel Foundation, which is a 501(c). And we do domestic violence, we do homeless, we do veterans, and we do disaster relief. Disaster relief is what really got us started. So that's always going to be a foundation, but DV is one of our most popular ones. We like to also go down and feed the homeless. We used to do that with Houston Unsolved Homicides. We used to go down and feed them. We'll start that back up soon, I'm sure. So anytime somebody's in for the community, we're always behind them to do what we can. So that's wonderful.
So rehash one more time, what's happening with your event and when's the date? Where's the location?
December 16th is the location. December 16th is the date. The location will be off of Highway 3 at Perfect Choice Barbecue, right across the street from Chavez High School.
Okay.
It is a tour drive, also a market. We are looking for sponsors and vendors to come out, and we're also going to have some special guests out there.
Now, is it a cost for the vendors?
Vendors are $40 a spot.
Do you have any literature posted anywhere where they can go and look at it right now?
Yes, it is on Instagram. It is on my group page, and it is on my actual personal page.
It's on your group page. I'm going to steal it, and I'm going to post that information for any vendors. Y'all please tag vendors.
There it is.
Y'all please tag vendors. Tag vendors.
On my Instagram.
She's needing vendors. She's got sponsors already.
Look who she's got on there, babe.
Taste of Chamoy, my best friend.
She's actually a very good friend of ours. And then they used the top logo. Them damn Mexicans used to have a show with us.
Is that by chance who sent you here? Is that who sent you here?
No.
Okay. I was about to say, hey, he didn't tell me nothing.
Yes, Cecilia is a very good friend of ours.
David too.
Yes, I was at her tour drive.
This is the information right here, everybody. Give back to the community this upcoming December 16th. How many vendors do you need, and what kind of vendors do you need?
25. I can have all types of vendors.
All types of vendors. Tag vendors. Tag entrepreneurs. Tag small business owners that might benefit from this.
I might have to come in with some daiquiris.
Yes, we're gonna need
absolutely.
I might do that. Yeah, I might come in with some daiquiris. Get one of my machines out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need to let Florence know so she could take her stuff down there, which
Florence,
I still owe you an order. And then Florence is out at your location every Saturday.
Every Saturday, she's at 2833 Spears Road.
Yep.
And I also will have a drop-off box at Jerry Garcia Constable's Department. That is Precinct 3. Don't get me wrong. I think it's Precinct 3 out in Pasadena. They are allowing me to put a box out there where you can come and drop off toys. Or if you can't make it out there to drop off toys, then you guys can contact me and I can always go pick up the toys.
You moving around, ain't you?
Very nice.
It's good to know people in the right places.
And I'm gonna see what we can do at
It's good to
Happy
know.
Vibes, and maybe we can start getting people to drop off there, like take something off the drink if you drop off a toy,
Yeah, that'd be
and
nice.
just dedicate that to y'all.
Yeah, that'd be real
That'd be
nice.
cool.
That'll be real.
I would offer to do it up here, but we already have one going on, and we
Yeah.
never like to cross contaminate. If you know what I
right.
mean,
Yes.
you know, we pick one person every year to support. But you can definitely hit us up for next year if you need help. We can be a drop-off location. We can also promote the event and stuff. But we just try to every year just pick somebody, and you know, we don't try to mix too much in there. You know, where there's any confusion or problems. So
Okay.
Your husband's
And
trying to
my
help you out.
husband said precinct 2. Thank you,
precinct
hubby.
2, and precinct 2 is in Pasadena.
I would say it is in Pasadena.
So precinct 4 must be Humble then.
Is
Because I
that
thought I went to precinct 2, but not if it's in Pasadena for my training, not for jail. Just
She
getting
said
that
not
out
for
there
jail.
because you people in the
She
back,
was in jail.
you people in the back are gonna turn that around and be like,
Oh,
"Oh,
she was in
she
jail."
was in jail."
She went to jail for elder abuse.
Hello, Lisa
Elder
was not in jail.
abuse. Yeah,
Lisa
they'll-
has no
they-
intentions of going to jail.
They'll sure put it out there. Don't say that too loud.
Yeah, to be all over
I'm
Facebook
just
and
kidding.
Instagram.
Ooh.
Did y'all hear that
Yeah.
Lisa was in jail?
For elder
Exactly.
abuse.
Y'all, we're gonna get into our topic, but before we get into our topic, I want guest of the hour to say anything that we haven't brought up already. You brought up your event. We've tasted your candy. When we come back from the topic, we're going to tell the listening audience what we think of the candy, okay?
Awesome.
We've already told you, but we're
Yeah.
going to tell you officially because this drink went to another level
Absolutely did.
with the yummy treats up in there. So I pretty much already gave you my feelings on it. But our topic for the night, we want everybody to call in on topic, and we're going to get answers from our panel as well. We have about another 27 minutes left in the show. About 27 minutes left in the show. I want to make sure we get this answered tonight. The question comes from Lisa. Lisa brought up this question. She posted it on Facebook, and here it is. I'm going to post it on the bottom of the screen. You're more than welcome to call in on topic. The number to call in is right there under your nose. It's 832-560-2885. The topic of the night is this. Right there on the screen, that is the topic. Let's talk about it for the next 20 some odd minutes. Should a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. defend his or her husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend against insults from his or her family or friends? Call in on topic. Once again at 832-560-2885. I think this is pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious, but a lot of people disagree. And I'll go ahead and start. I'll start by saying I'm old school, and my old man was like, he would sneak to the side and in front of people. He'd be like, you know what? She's right. But in the background, men's talk, he would say, you know what? You were wrong, man. But he would never do it publicly.
And that's cool because my thing is, I had an incident happen with my husband. And we had just got married. My cousin had came to visit. My cousin and my husband got into it, but I had to check my cousin because I let her know that's my husband. If you have an issue with my husband, you don't address him. You bring it to me because that's my husband. And I'm going to support him, even if he's wrong. I'm going to check him when we get in the room,
Right.
but you're not going to come in my house and disrespect my husband.
I definitely agree with that
Amen.
topic. I agree with him for sure. You should always, in public, around your family, friends, whatever, you should always have your partner's back. But if they are wrong, then you should go behind closed doors and be like,
Exactly.
correct. But now I've had two incidences. One where my ex-husband was very disrespectful towards me and got checked by my mom.
Right.
And when she checked him, she had every right to do so. In the manner that she did it was pretty awesome as well. But she checked him for his disrespect for me.
She kicked that
And
man in
then-
his nuts, y'all.
Yeah, she got a hold of his twins and didn't let go until he apologized to me for the disrespect towards me. And let me tell you, he chose to not be around my family any longer. Now, in my eyes, he was wrong for disrespecting me that caused my mom to step in. So he chose not to be around my family anymore. So when it came time for the holidays, baby, you created that monster. You're not keeping me from my family because you don't know how to act. So I left him at home and went and spent time with my family on the holidays because I'm not going to punish my family for something that he did. He was completely 100% in the wrong. And when it comes to my family, I'll check you in public if you're wrong. I don't care who you are. I will check you in public.
Well, because you knew my husband. My husband was rude as hell. My husband was very rude. He was mean. And he was a narcissist. So he was very coveted. Like when it came to me, it didn't matter if it was my family, my children. He felt like I should have no friends but him. That's how he felt. But I had to let him know when you're long and gone, my kids and my family still gonna be here.
Mhm.
So I had to explain to him, you can't be disrespectful.
Right.
Because if you are, I'm gonna have to check you on it. You cannot be disrespectful. If there's a problem, we'll handle that problem together. But once you start being disrespectful, my family gonna beat your ass, and ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about
Right.
it. You
But
know?
on the other hand, if my family just doesn't like you and they, for whatever reason, I'm also a firm believer if you're not welcome, I'm not welcome.
Right.
Because for whatever reason, now, if they don't like you because of something you did to me, then I'm on their side because all they're doing is protecting me at this point. But if they've made up their mind and they don't like you, they don't want to give you a chance,
Right.
whatever the case may be, it's like, if he's not welcome, I'm not welcome.
Yeah.
If he can't come in, I don't go in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a two-edged sword, you know.
Yeah.
It depends really on the situation. And somebody did comment that on my page today. Well, it depends on the situation.
And it does. It really
I firmly
does.
believe if you're a ride or die, if you are committed to your relationship. Now, is it always black and white? No, it's not. You know, somebody could be attacking your partner and saying things that are true and saying things that are not true. But at the end of the day, my loyalty is to my partner. I'm going to let
Yeah.
you say what you need to say to get it off your
Family
chest.
has to understand when we marry somebody, we already know what their faults are.
Exactly.
We already know what their fault and their shortcomings are. Because I did with my husband. I knew I knew that soft part of him nobody knew, and I also knew that other part that
Right.
everybody did know.
Exactly.
So I had to decipher all of that and let them understand. And people were like, "Why are you with him? Y'all just don't know. You can't understand it, and
Exactly.
it's not for you to.
Exactly.
It's not for you to understand. If
But
I want to be with him, that's
Mhm.
what I'm gonna do.
Exactly.
You know.
And I'm going to let you say your piece. But if this is how strongly you feel about my partner, you might as well have been saying it to me because that's
Yeah.
where my loyalty is. We had an incident a couple years ago where, you know, we were attacked publicly by somebody who had a personal issue with Malcolm. And we let him say what he needed to say. But when it came down to it, if you chose to be with that enemy wasn't just against Malcolm, it was against me. So when you were removed from Malcolm's life, you were also removed from mine because I don't play that. You know, my loyalty is to the door. Oh, my loyalty is to him, and all the lies in the world and the made up stuff and the exaggerations and stuff. We let everybody pick their side, I guess is a good way to say it. We had a couple that straddled the fence. We had a couple that went left. We had a couple that went right. We're loyal to the people that went right and chose us. But the people that chose to stay on the opposite side, you know, that's a decision you made. But that decision affected myself, not just
Yeah.
Malcolm. You know, there is some people that may have changed towards him
Yeah.
and are still friendly towards me, but I don't allow people to come to me and say negative against him.
Yeah.
Even if it's true, you need to have that conversation with somebody else. And if
But
you
now
can't
when
take
it
to
when it
Malcolm-
came to my kids though, it was different. Because when it came to my kids, they were inside. They were on the inside
Mhm.
looking in. So a lot of times my kids decided to distance themselves from him, and that was okay
yeah,
because he was too disrespectful to them.
right.
And I wasn't gonna
Absolutely.
let that happen. And I let my kids understood that, okay, I'm okay with that.
Right.
And he would be like, well, you should I sometimes make him do anything. I
Mm-mm.
told him, if you talk to my kids crazy, they were raised. You respect those that respect you. And when
Yeah.
you start being disrespectful and we've had this conversation and you do it again, then I got to side with
Right.
my kids.
I'm big on respect. Malcolm will tell you, he said, I take respect to a whole nother level. And
Yeah.
some things don't even warrant respect, but I am very big on respect.
Absolutely.
Extremely big on respect.
Yeah.
Respect is the number one key
Mhm.
Yeah.
in a relationship.
It is for me.
Number one is respect and communication.
Yeah.
They're up there right next to each other.
What about you, sir? What are your thoughts on the topic for tonight?
Well, I think, see, I've been in the situation, I think, like probably everyone here. I mean, the way me and my Laura met wasn't the best way. My family didn't take to her, period. They've only just come around after 10 years, to be fair.
Wow.
It's taken a long time. And she did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
She did nothing wrong other than fall for a guy that she hates it because I use this term, but she is the only woman in almost 40 years, say 30 years of dating and girlfriends and all that, is the only one that's ever tamed me. And that I can say, and I'm proud of that. I mean, she will stand up for me, but hell, I'll go to prison for her. I do not like anybody stepping or saying anything because at the end of the day, she's done nothing wrong.
Right.
You know, she's brought me six almost.
Oh my God. Out of the 39
5 and a half.
children.
I have X amount of children. Yeah, she's brought me some fantastic children.
So
and
she's birthing,
well,
baking.
yeah.
She's baking number 5.
Is it number 5?
He's lost count, everybody.
I was counting yesterday at your
Yeah,
house, the day before yesterday. I was like, okay, you're here. You're
This
here.
one,
You're
two.
here. Yeah. So they
There's
have
5.
kids.
5.
He has kids. She has kids, and they have
Yep.
kids together.
Yeah.
So they have 4 and 1 baking.
Yep.
That should be out
Next week.
before Christmas.
Should be
Wow.
next week. No, I mean, that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a man's job. And I don't mean this in an old-fashioned medieval way, but it's a man's job to take care of the lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know,
I definitely
I
agree
don't
with
mean
that.
just that. You know, I think
She's
again, I'm old.
She's listening.
Let her listen. Let her listen.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Yeah, because she would be the first to say she hates this, but at the same time she respects it. You know, Laura's never, until recently, until moving to the US, she didn't really step foot much in a kitchen not because I wouldn't allow it, but because I didn't believe a woman's place, as the old-fashioned method was,
Right.
does not belong in a kitchen.
Right.
I don't believe she is meant to look after children either. I believe it's a joint
Exactly.
Yeah, 50-50.
adventure. But when it comes down to it, you know, she loves it. She was the first. She hates it at the same time. She doesn't. She loves it really. She used to. No,
Yeah.
that woman, she gets a cup of tea in bed, everything, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Because if you genuinely care for that person, it don't matter what everyone else says.
Right.
The rest is just noise.
Absolutely.
Outside noise.
It's irrelevant noise. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when all said and done, I think you said it a little minute ago on the end. It's like the children, because we, like Lisa said a minute ago, we all have children from different relationships. Now, the first thing I said to my kids, and you may frown upon it or you may not, but it's just the way I've been brought up, is I said to my kids, if you do not like Laura, that's fine. But when all said and done, I'm going to stay with her because when you turn 18,
Yeah,
you
you're
take
fine.
your backside out of my house. Why should I be left alone
Right.
Mhm.
just because you didn't like her X amount of years ago?
Right.
Put up with it. There's the door when you turn 18. I'm very blunt and brutal with all the children because at the end of the day, it is just me and Laura at the end
Yeah.
when all said and done.
And
Yeah.
most of the times the kids don't want to get to know that person, the step parent, because their loyalty is with the real parent.
Yeah.
And their opinions will change over time. You
Yeah.
know, one thing I was really proud of is that when I adopted my 3, me and my husband at the time made a pact that we would not introduce our kids to other people should we split up. And I kept my end of the bargain. We won't talk about him, but that was very important to me. My children met 3 men. One, the man that adopted them, the man that they consider their father, and then Malcolm. And, you know, that it was their choice. I never asked my kids to call him dad or nothing like that. They asked to do that. But if you were mad at him, I always instructed them to go talk to him, you know, I would say man to man, but you know, they're kids, and let them know how you feel.
Exactly.
So if in any case, you know, I was lucky, I was blessed that my kids liked both their stepdad and Malcolm, and I didn't have to worry about that. But I
Yeah.
would have felt the exact same way.
Yeah.
You know, you need to work on that because your loyalty may be to somebody else, but this person hasn't done anything wrong for you not to like that person.
That's
Now,
the-
if they
yeah.
did, that'd be a different story, of
So that's
course.
the thing. That's exactly that. My Laura didn't do anything wrong.
Mhm.
Period. You know, it was me that instigated the relationship. I was in a relationship,
Mhm.
but she, you know, it wasn't what it was supposed to be at the time.
Yeah.
It turned into more, and she is the one that has tamed me, and I'm proud of the fact that she has tamed me, as so to speak. She hates that word, as I say, but I don't care. It's my way of putting it all right, yeah. But it makes. But on the point of defending, I think if you are not gonna say anything, even if it's to the side, behind closed doors, or whatever it is, then you ain't a man. Or even a woman at the end of the day. You know, if you genuinely care. You know, I'm someone, again, Laura will tell you this herself. I love a scene. I will make a scene. I will.
That's that Scottish. That's a British thing.
Yeah,
That's a British
Make
thing.
Make that scene, and that's the way it should be. I don't care if everyone else sees me. No, it's how it's supposed to be. Because let the world know that that woman, that man, means the world to me, and it don't matter what BS comes out of that hole under your nose.
Yeah.
That's it. And
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm still here. You know.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But I definitely agree with the statement that you just made. The man of the house should always be okay. So I've always been raised that the man is the king of the castle. So if you are in this king role, you're the man of the house, you're the king of the house, you're the star on top of the Christmas tree. It is your job to protect everybody that falls underneath that, whether they're right or wrong in public. And then you say, you know what? I protected you today, but your ass was wrong.
Yeah.
You know, you should have never done that.
And I've done that. I've pulled him in the room, but like, you know, you were wrong.
Yeah.
And I would have to tell him, like, you know, what you did and what you said, you could have did it different, or you could have said it different, or you could have pulled him to the side and said it to him. I told him, but nobody's going to let you just talk to them any kind of way. And I would tell him, you're wrong.
And the
period.
delivery makes a big difference.
But at least you've done that.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of people hide behind that concept. Laura, again, I have to use Laura because she is the only one. She does pull me up and say, that was maybe wrong. Maybe did a bit harsh, said something a bit harsh, said something a bit out of line. That's fine. I'll take it on board. I'll learn from it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine. But I mean, on what Lisa said there, I'm not the king of the house. Laura is the queen. I serve her. And that's the way I was brought up.
You got some brothers somewhere.
I
Yes!
was brought up that way.
I'm over to Scotland, damn it.
And that was it. And there ain't number one left. Trust me. I'm the last. I'm the last.
The
I'm
last of the
hoping.
Mohicans.
That is how it's supposed to be.
It is. And I serve Laura, and I take care of Laura, and I take care of the kids, and that's it. And the rest, it doesn't matter. I could go out of this world in 20, 30, 40, 50 years' time, only having Laura in my life. It would
And you
not
know what
bother
men
me.
don't understand is if women had men like that, they would be more loyal.
Yeah.
See,
And they would.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke, not going off record, but we spoke. I've said about doing a show because I used to
Yeah.
do counselling
Yeah.
for relationships and things like that. And I'm brutally honest.
Mm-hmm.
And there, I think it would be a lot better and a lot happier if people just used this
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah. And but the thing about it, use it. And people have to understand if somebody's being brutally honest to you, you can't be, you know, disappointed with it, or you can't be angry with that. If somebody tells you the truth, like I'm like, if you want to be with me, tell me you want to be with me. If you don't, tell me the truth. I would rather the truth than hurt my feelings and you to keep
Exactly.
lying to me.
Exactly.
Or waste
You know?
X amount
Yeah.
of years. and
Exactly.
Yeah, wasting all of that
Yeah.
time.
I
No, I
believe
agree.
in
I
the
agree.
truth.
Yeah.
I believe in. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and if you don't want to hear it, oh well. I prefer to tell you the
Mhm.
truth
Right.
than to sit there and lie in your face. Oh yeah, you this, you that, you this, or you. I don't.
And men get mad today. A lot of these men that are coming up, I'm 58 years old, so I deal with a lot of younger guys, and I don't know why. But when I'm dealing with the younger guys, I have to let them know. Like even if I'm the kind of person, I'm not jumping in and out of relationships. I'm not gonna do it. Now, if I'm seeing somebody or I'm trying to get to know somebody, I'll let you know you're not the only person I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say that because I don't want you to get your feelings hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you can't say I didn't say it, or you can't say I was being sneaky about it, because I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
Hold on just a second, y'all, and we'll get back to the topic. We want you guys to know in the listening audience that you're more than welcome to call in tonight on topic. We only have about 10 minutes left in the show, though. I have to get ready for the next show. The next show is already here. They start at 8:30 to 10:30. It's all about anarchy tonight from 8:30 to 10:30. But right now, we're talking about the topic that's on the screen. Let's talk about it. Tonight's topic is right there on the screen. You're more than welcome to call in on topic at 832-560-2885. I want to get back to our guest right quick, and then I'm going to mess around with Stuart for just a second. He said something that caught my attention a little earlier, and I'm going to pick on him just a
Come on,
second.
let's have it in a minute.
We have the interview tonight was all about Yummy Treats, everybody. Yummy Treats is in the middle in the green shirt. Her name is Crystal, waving at you right there. This is her logo right here on the screen. Y'all go and look for it on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, it's Yummy Treats by Crystal. Go and follow Yummy Treats by Crystal. And go and follow Yummy Treats 2022 on Instagram. You can't miss them big pretty lips, them beaver teeth, and that cherry.
Why they gotta be beaver teeth?
Look at them.
They're not that big.
Ain't no more teeth showing.
They're
My
not that
teeth,
big.
I just did it 'cause
See, from a man's point of view, that looks familiar. Those lips look familiar. I'm just trying to.
Look, they better not look familiar.
So we have brought in Enyar from our next show that's coming up. We want him to try the treats so he can also give his opinion on the treats. So I'm going to let Lyric pass them over to him. And if our guest will tell him what he's trying, then when we go around the table, you're going to get the opinion of 5 different people on what they think of these treats. But we definitely want you to check out her website, not our website, her Facebook, her Instagram, her Snapchat. And if you want to place an order, the holidays are coming up. It's a good way to sit it on the kids' table or even for the adults, grab a platter and, serve them at your next
Is
event.
your shop attached to your Instagram?
So I'm working on
Your
getting a
website. I was going to say, because I
storefront.
went on your website today, so obviously come and see.
I'm
So I did
working
do
on the
the research.
storefront.
That's good. I was going to say, because that's something I found
Yeah.
made a big difference.
Yeah.
Instagram. I'm learning TikTok. Don't get me wrong. I'm not tech savvy, but if you've got TikTok as well, I'd say probably the right way to go. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
definitely.
Make some TikToks while you're making it without giving out all of the
Yeah.
stats.
Like have
Leave
everything
a couple
already
of
put
stats
together,
out.
and then put,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Because then you can show how the product is made. A lot of people can see you doing
And
it.
your TikTok
They'll
orders
share
will
it.
blow up.
Oh God, yes.
But then-
TikTok, the Facebook Reels,
But
absolutely.
you say that. I mean, I was sitting there thinking whilst you were talking, have you thought about doing like a YouTube,
Or YouTube,
yeah.
yeah.
like almost like a little makeshift sort of show?
Mhm.
Today we're going to make this, and so on. Things like you could really potentially go far because it would allow the rest of the audience to see.
Mhm.
If I go and buy that,
Yeah.
I can follow you. Almost like like those live cooking shows you
Yeah.
get that you watch. You could do something like that as well. That could be quite.
Or
beneficial
even
for you.
charge somebody to train them how to make them. You don't want too many people in Houston doing it though.
Yeah.
There's plenty of money in Houston though.
Oh, yeah.
So you can
Plenty.
share that with a couple people. They
Mhm.
can pay you for your secrets. Teach them in a class. It's a good concept.
Yes.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
These are fire.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you try it for it?
I tried these. Oh, this
The watermelon's nasty. You're not gonna want the watermelon.
Ah!
Just pass the watermelon to me.
She went it off herself.
Yeah, the
She's like, I want
watermelon.
all of it.
Mhm.
This is good. You mix the salt and the sweetness together.
Yes.
And back in last year, I was People's Choice winner at the candy competition that what is her name? I can't even think of her name now. But she hosted me and Natasa Chamoy did it.
Okay.
She ranked in place, and then I ranked in place with People's Choice.
That is very nice. Very
You on
nice.
point.
Thank you.
You like them, Zulu?
I won't
I'm
get
getting them
diabetes, I
apples.
won't get a heart attack.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely. So anybody that doesn't know, Real Talk 100 radio station is really good about doing product and food reviews. And when we say food, we mean snacks, candies, meals, different things like that. So if you have a product that you want us to review, we review anything from makeup, wigs, beard oils, all kinds of stuff.
Whiskas.
Whiskas. Yeah, Whiskas. Candy, any kind of snack items, food items. If you're a caterer, you've got a food truck, anything like that, we love to get the word out about your product. All you have to do, there's no cost to come up with your product and or food. There's no cost. What we do is you supply samples, not full meals, but samples of your product. And what I tell everybody, especially the cooks and the caterers and the bakers, is I like personally for you to pick your top seller, a new item, or something that you're having trouble selling. Because then we can bring awareness to the item that's not selling. We can tell you what their top seller is. And also, if it's a new item, we can get the word out about the new item. We make a flyer for you. We promote you. We put all your website and everything information out there. You come in, you do the interview, and it's not over there. For free, he also does a background after the interview to help you kind of put it all together. If you weren't able to watch the interview, he puts out a post that shows you who we had on the interview. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Where you can go for that product, what our thoughts were on the products, different things like that. And everybody loves it. We have it as free because we look at it like this. As a small business, we know you spent money to make this product. We know you bought groceries and time in the kitchen to make this product. So if you're already supplying, even though they're just samples, but if you're already supplying for a minimum of 4 people on our panel, we try to keep it at 4 because that we have 4 different, voices of opinion. If you supply samples and you're doing at least 3 different samples, then that's money out of your pocket already. So we do offer that for free. We also do on location. So if you do have a storefront or a restaurant or a food truck, we can also come to you. Now, it's a little bit different if we come to you because it is time away from the studio and our gas. So it may be like a meal at that point or something so we can sit down, enjoy the meal, samples of the meal, whatever. It has to be worth our while to really kind of go outside of the station. So we prefer everyone to come up here where we can do it here. But we are also open to actually coming to you. We also do grand openings, any kind of promotions for grand openings, letting people know that your restaurant is opening. And we come in there and do food reviews for you. And, if you've got, like I said, products or food, definitely hit us up. And you're more than welcome to also come in the studio and do that with us. And it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, it really doesn't. It can be popcorn. It can be, snacks, different things like that. If you go back and look at our past videos, you see that all of our reviews are 100% on point. So, and he's going to make a spag bowl. And when he makes a spag bowl, we're going to eat it on air and give him a review of his spag bowl. And he owes me like 4 or 5 different menus that he's supposed to eat.
Okay. For everybody who's American, please explain what a spag bowl is.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bowl and onions?
No.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti bowl of onions.
I'm going to go off camera and there will be a couple of loud bangs. It's spaghetti bolognese. It's minced meat, it's garlic, onions, some people put mushrooms. I'm a very minimalistic chef, so I like the young lady to my left here, autistic children, so we have to have very basic, simple food. But sometimes simple is best.
Yeah. Yes.
And you can overcook stuff with all these seasonings, and I think they're pointless because they weren't around back in the medieval days. So
yeah,
no, I'm gonna. Since being here, Lisa wants me to cook a number of things.
Yes.
She's had my homemade house curry.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Wasn't last night curry night? Weren't you supposed to bring me a plate?
No, I didn't do curry night last night.
Oh.
I'm doing chicken tikka, I think Friday.
Okay.
Homemade chicken tikka.
Make sure it's a
Yeah.
good plate, yeah.
But no, and I'm going to be making something you want to try.
What is that thing you made me?
When?
The pie thing. Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's
Shepherd's
pie.
pie.
Now that's good.
Was it shepherd's pie or cottage pie?
I made shepherd's pie, but I didn't do the lamb. I do the ground beef.
Oh, so you did. Oh, right. Well,
Yeah.
So yeah. And what vegetables did you put?
I put in corn, peas, and carrots.
You ruined it just with that.
Well, you don't like vegetables.
Well, no, I would admit you should have just done carrots and onions with simple pepper and salt. You don't need all the other stuff. It's pointless because it's tasteless. They're tasteless vegetables.
Very true, but
So what's
he's
the
a
point?
vegetable-aholic.
He might be, but again,
So I always load it with
For-
vegetables.
For my digestion, I gotta
Yeah.
have. I gotta have.
I'm a
veg-
spice fairy and he's a
So-
vegetable-holic, so I have to kind
for
of
my calorie
mix the
count,
two.
I've got to have the right stuff as well. I've been trying to keep this.
Absolutely.
We got to start winding down, everybody. I have to start prepping for the next show. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna narrow it down to about 5 minutes. First of all, I want Stuart and Lisa in about 30 seconds. Tell them where you are and where that accent came from.
Well, not Australian. Bonsai. England.
Okay.
Scotland.
Yeah.
London.
Stuart's from England and Lisa's from Scotland, so
Yeah.
that's why they're talking like Brits. And yeah, I can't do it.
No, you mess it all up. He messed it all up.
He sounds more Asian, and I have a video to prove it. So if anybody wants a copy of the video, just hit me up. Cause yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah,
Hilarious.
England, we shared the same dad. He just relocated over here within the last 2 months with his beautiful wife, Laura, who he's mentioned several times, and all my wonderful nieces and
Who's the
nephews.
wife?
Laura.
No, I just want to make sure.
Instead
of trying to-
I'm like, ooh, I'm bad with names.
Instead of trying to get brownie
And
points.
my beautiful nieces and nephews that I just absolutely could eat every last one of them up.
Take 'em,
They're
take 'em.
absolutely adorable. I love spending time with them. William, who he had mentioned before, and he has 3 children with autism, and William is nonverbal autistic, and
He's
that
verbal.
boy gives the best, absolute, most
I love
wonderful
him.
hugs in the world. And it's like, no matter what you got going on in your day, once you get that hug, it
Yeah.
is amazing. I get one when I get there, and I get one when I leave. And then his daughter sings. So
She's so
beautifully.
beautiful.
Oh my God.
Evelyn.
Yes,
My
Evelyn is
princess.
so
Evelyn is
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has daddy.
She is
daddy
gorgeous.
voice.
I don't know why I gave Lisa the microphone.
I don't know why
But
not
William,
gave me the
William, they say
microphone.
nonverbal, but William expresses himself well.
I was only at
You know-
29.5 seconds. Okay, I'm
5
done.
minutes ago.
Right quick, the guest of the hour, everybody, is Yummy Treats. I have her information up on the screen. Crystal, let me know it. Make sure I have your information correct. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
That's who we want you to follow. We want you to look for her logo. And in about 20 seconds to a minute, Crystal, I want you to sum up tonight's show. Anything we forgot tonight that you want our listening audience to know? We talked about your vendor event. We talked about all of your flavors. Is there anything we missed tonight?
No.
We got everything?
Yes.
We touched everything.
Yes.
You want to shout out anybody tonight?
I want to shout out my husband. I want to shout out my church family for all the support that they give.
What's the name of your
Yeah.
church?
It is Church 633.
Church
633.
Church 633. Shout out to them. She was in here twerking
And
tonight.
No.
It's the
And
bakery.
they're
It's the
also
bakery.
doing a tour drive as well the next day before me with 97 on the box.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
All right.
The toy drive right here that you.
No, the one
not
before,
this
the day
one,
before.
Oh, the day before. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to all my customers.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell another friend.
And then tell that friend.
Lyric. Any closing statements, comments?
Okay. Now we supposed to be judging this candy. I'm gonna give you mine already. I want all of them.
All of them.
They were really good. The flavors are really good. They're even flavored. You know what I'm saying? And the I'm not a big sweet person, so the sweet with the twang and the seasoning was really good. And I'm telling you, it's busting with these daiquiris.
Yes. Yes.
It turned these daiquiris to another.
And don't
another
forget, we got Happy Vibes Daiquiri at 2833 Spears Road. We are open 7 days a week, and we are open on Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving, and the day after.
There you have it. There you have it. Happy Vibes Daiquiri on Instagram and Facebook. Go give them a follow. They're right on the corner of Walters Road and Rankin Road. Best daiquiris on the north side. You don't believe me? Call my bluff. Go over there and get it. When are y'all open?
7 days a week from 12 to 12. On Saturdays, we stay open till 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll stay open to 2 if I got a crowd.
In yard. Zulu is the star of the next show. He's standing right here beside me. Yeah, we want y'all to stay tuned from 8:30 to 10:30 tonight. It's all about anarchy. Y'all know what that means, right? Anarchy is the topic, but I want you to give any closing statements on the show tonight.
Check out Yummy Treats
Yeah.
and Happy Vibes Daiquiri.
Yep.
Check
And
them
Wagons
out.
Fold. And
And
Travel With Us Only.
And I'm
Look.
telling you guys, go to that Wagons phone. And I push that because I've actually used the wagon. I push it around. I know how it works. And the thing about it, because it has so many, it's for a baby stroller, but it can be used for multiple things.
different opportunities.
Multiple things. And the accessories are amazing.
Hi, my stepmom.
And
That's-
also, after tuning in tonight for NR Show, don't forget tomorrow is our morning show with Cup of Joe. So definitely tune in at 10 a.m. for that. He has upped his 1 hour show to a 2 hour show. Great topics, great radio voice. So definitely tune in tonight. Definitely tune in tomorrow. We will be closed. All of our businesses are closed on Thursday. So you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Let your family know what you're thankful for because tomorrow is never promised.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Lyric. Thank you, Inyar Zulu. This is the Cup of Joe Morning Show. If you're into mortgage, if you're into mortgage lending basics, you want to get to learn more about it, advanced financial wisdom, home buying strategies, first-time home buyers plans, relationship topics, lifestyle building, personal self-development. Tune in to the Cup of Joe Morning Show tomorrow morning from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Excuse me. We'll see y'all then. But up next, everybody, up next is the show I'm about to put on the screen. From 8:30 to 10:30 is the Rely Radio Show on Real Talk 100 Radio. It's spelled Rely on purpose, R-A-U-L-I. It stands for Rebooting and Uniting Lost Energies, everybody. That is Mr. Inyar Zulu and his lovely wife, Jessica. Tune in every Tuesday night from 8:30 to 10:30 and learn about and talk deep philosophical conversations with Inyar Zulu and Miss Brooklyn's son. Y'all stay tuned. I'm going to prep for a few minutes, and we're going to be right back on the Rely Radio Show on Real Talk 100 Radio. Good night, everybody. We'll be right back. Thank you for joining in tonight. If you're watching the replay, please continue sharing the video all over the world. Share. Tag other people to answer our question of the night and to learn more about Yummy Treats. Good night, everybody. We'll be right back.